Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Deacon will reel over Sheila's shocking secret while Steffi faces her coming Luna ambush. Sheila will rip into Luna for indeed suggesting they should exclude Steffi. That wouldn't be an option from Sheila's perspective, at least not presently. Luna may remind Sheila that she formerly tried to take Steffi out in the alley, but that's commodity Sheila now regrets. Sheila understands that hurting Steffi isn't the way to Finn's heart and realizes she brings value to his life. Although Steffi may not be the romantic mate Sheila would choose for her son, she knows that's not her call to make. Finn has made his decision and will no way put anyone above Steffi or the children. Once Sheila tailbacks over Luna hanging Steffi, she'll order Luna to drop the idea. Sheila will reiterate that Luna needs to leave Los Angeles, but Luna wouldn't catch a flight after she corridor ways with her grandma. Rather, Luna will eventually ambush Steffi and Finn at the precipice house again. Luna may make one final plea for Steffi to open her heart and allow Finn to have a real relationship with her. That plan obviously wouldn't work out for Luna, who'll get rejected and ordered to leave formally more. Luna will compass her vengeance as she buys a gun and prepares to make Steffi pay. Ridge will flip out over the trouble Luna still poses, so he'll stopgap Steffi and Finn understand the pitfalls. Back with Sheila, she'll come clean to Deacon about relating with Luna behind his reverse. Deacon might catch the end of their rearmost discussion or come on latterly and see that Sheila is worried. Either way, Deacon will be thrown for a circle when he gets updates on Sheila's big secret. Although Deacon may be angry over Sheila's deception at first, she may calm him down by averring he was right. Luna doesn't belong then, so Sheila may state enterprises to Deacon about what she'll do next. Sheila will sweat that terrible news could be just around the corner. Katie will be distraught after learning from Will Jr. that Luna has been texting him and in hot pursuit. The last thing any mama wants is for her teenage son to be enticed by a periodical killer. Will Mama Bear Katie take matters into her own hands? Will a shocking concession to his mama Katie at work? Katie's son filled her in on Luna crush on him and Electra reading their textbook dispatches. Will claim that Luna was pursuing him and he wasn't entertaining her, but that's really open to interpretation. Katie will be fuming that her ex-husband Bill helped get Luna out of captivity and back on the thoroughfares. Not only did he help a killer walk free, now he has put their son Will Jr. in peril by moving Luna into his manse and allowing the two youths to meet. Now, Will and his gal are in peril and Katie wants someone to be held responsible. It wouldn't be long before Katie corners Bill and demands to know what he was allowing. She'll be quick to point out that his soft spot for killer Luna has now put his real child in peril. Once Katie is done going up one side of Bill and down the other, she'll most likely track down Luna's inversely crazy grandmother Sheila and hang to put her granddaughter back behind bars. If Katie isn't careful, she could awaken the old Sheila Carter when she threatens Luna and put a target on her own reverse. Despite her stylish to make amends, Steffi has admitted that she isn't thrilled to have Hope back at Forrester Creations. Is Steffi just biding her time until she can get relief of Hope again, maybe after Liam's death? Steffi would have no way hired Hope back at Forrester if it wasn't for Liam's condition. Liam wants Steffi and Hope to get on and raise his girls as sisters once he's gone. Liam presently has a death judgment considering that there's no way to really treat his brain excrescence. The only suggestion they've is likely to be get a dropped quality of life for Liam if he tries it. Liam is considering the treatment, but does he want to lose what could be quality time with his daughters when he doesn't have important time left? Right now, Liam can formally feel himself getting worse rather better. Liam has trouble reading to the girls. Liam's headaches are getting worse and his capability to walk isn't good moreover. Is living longer worth losing further of his capability to serve? Hope was considered to be the driving force behind Carter achievement. Hope and Carter took over Forrester Creations at one point and decided to make it a transnational conglomerate. Carter and Hope did add an incense line to the particulars offered at Forrester. Ridge was pleased with this addition. Still, indeed though their preemption was a success, Carter felt shamefaced and decided to hand the company back to the Forresters. Unfortunately, Carter didn't include Hope in this decision. Everyone tried to move Carter that Hope was using him to keep her apparel line at Forrester. Still, Hope was fired and the line was killed. Ridge is veritably confused by Steffy's decision to bring Hope back to Forrester. Steffy is also undecided about Hope's job considering that she doesn't have her apparel line. Still, Steffy feels the need to make sure that Hope has employment, especially with Liam dying at any time. What job will Steffy give Hope to give economic employment for now? Will Steffy keep Hope around for a little while and also decide that it's time to get relief of her again? If Hope doesn't have a line, what exactly is she going to do to have non-stop work at Forrester? Ridge plans on checking into effects and seeing exactly what's behind Steffy's change of heart. Will Hope still have a job when Ridge figures it all out? Daphne's time at Forrester Creations has clearly been important. She was first brought in by her longtime friend, Steffy, to produce a hand scent for Forrester, while also helping to break up Carter and Hope. The scent was each in a day's work for the notorious perfumer, but Carter threw her for a circle. While helping him to come to his senses, and give the company back to the family that innovated it, Daphne also fell in love with Carter. Daphne wanted to drive a wedge between Carter and Hope and she didn't need to work veritably hard. When Carter began feeling shamefaced about stealing Forrester Creations, Hope continued to defend and justify their conduct, and that eventually divided the couple. Daphne constantly supported and praised Carter, believing that if she stayed the course, he'd gravitate to her rather of Hope. Many slapdash kisses were participated along the way, and when Carter eavesdropped what he allowed was Hope declaring her love for dying Liam, it was Daphne that was there to hear and love him through it. She followed him to his apartment and ended up staying the night, which she believed sealed the deal. After Carter and Hope reunite, Daphne heads back to Paris. Hours after Daphne left Carter's garret, Hope visited and explained that Carter misinterpreted what he eavesdropped. The two decided to give their love another shot, leaving Daphne absolutely crushed. Not only did she believe that she and Carter were getting near, but she actually told him that she loved him, only to have him respond by saying that he loves Hope. Daphne feels that she has no choice but to leave for Paris. She believes that there's nothing left for her in LA and that it'll be too painful to work with Hope in front of her every day. She may leave for a while, but Daphne is fated to return. Formerly she realizes that she's carrying Carter's child, the one thing that Hope hasn't given him. Carter may have proposed to Hope and they might be planning a future, but it'll now inescapably include Daphne Rose and Carter's baby. Luna and Sheila's moment bond probably didn't surprise. Of course Sheila would embrace her maniacal granddaughter with open arms. She'd been pining for a connection to natural son Finn ever since she tracked him down, and through his son, Luna, she's eventually set up one. Luna and Sheila are satanic catcalls of a feather, making their fast fellowship indeed further of a no-brainer. But there's no question that the Braces alliance has the implicit to inflict serious annihilation and blow up many couples and characters' lives. Sheila and Deacon had been happily enjoying wedded life, and Deacon was pleased not only that his woman had settled into working at Il Giardino but was actually walking the straight and narrow for formerly. Also came Luna. Deacon advised his woman that he didn't want Luna in their lives, since she killed his two stylish musketeers, Hollis and Tom. In fact, he demanded that she choose between him and her recently discovered granddaughter. Sheila claimed to understand and picked him, at least, she claimed to. Behind his reverse, she's been frolicking with Luna ever ago. Once Deacon inescapably learns what's been going on, he'll clearly feel betrayed, and it could mean the end of him and Sheila, particularly if by the time he finds out, Luna and Sheila have stirred up trouble on other fronts. Luna has made no secret of the fact that she wants Will, undeterred by the fact that he's happily coupled up with Electra. Although Will has told Luna plainly that he's not interested in her, and Electra has ordered Luna to stay down from her swain, Luna hasn't been dissuaded, throwing herself at Will every chance she gets. Luna's hard-charging flirting tactics are formerly a trouble to the sweet couple's happiness. Electra would be indeed likelier to run in the contrary direction to save her peace if Sheila gets in on the act. It would be completely typical of Sheila to decide that any granddaughter of hers deserves whatever her heart solicitations, by any means necessary, which, given that Will is what Luna's solicitations, is a bad auspice for the Brace. The concerted forces of Luna and Sheila could completely ail whatever chance Will and Luna have of going the distance. As if Luna and Sheila's alliance isn't dangerous enough, imagine adding Remy, Electra's former snooper, to the equation. He's formerly met Luna, and they incontinently connected. Together this triad could be a murderous combination, able of taking on anyone, be it Steffi and Finn, Will and Electra, or Bill. Throwing Remy into whatever scheme the ladies cook up could cook over later course of important drama.